Hello everybody, Ace here, giving it to you straight with day 25 of the video log challenge. 25 days in, quarter of the way in, 25%, I'll take it. Woo! It's going. Today I want to talk about doing what we need more than doing what we want. And with this, I'm learning that that's the right work at the right time. So, we make excuses for ourselves and we justify doing the things that we don't necessarily think is the best for us. We'll eat that thing that we know we shouldn't eat when we're trying to be on a diet. We'll drink that beverage when we're trying to detox our bodies. We'll find ways to self-sabotage ourselves. It's the ego. The ego doesn't like to change, and the ego doesn't like when you even think about changing. So doing the right work at the right time actually involves doing what we need more than what we want, because we do what we want all the time. So doing what we need to do, to me, is self-care, which is the theme of this week, is the self-care theme, because when we do what we need, like eat that salad instead of the cheeseburger, or get that water instead of the soda, or do your homework instead of going to the party, when we do what we need more than what we want, we build the faculties within ourselves for self-trust, for self-confidence, and for the ego to believe that we have our own backs. Now, we gotta look at the ego at two different ways. The ego is always trying to get your attention. That's all the ego wants. As long as you're doing what you need for yourself, the ego won't start calling and yelling and doing all the things that it does. In reality, the ego is there trying to tell us where to move, what we need to focus on. It's our bodies trying to tell us what it needs. And then when we're not paying attention to ourselves, the ego will act out to try to get our attention. And so we start projecting all of these feelings and emotions on other people and other situations and on circumstances, but in reality, it's just reflecting what's going on inside of us. And therefore, it's trying to get us to do what it is that we're pointing out in others, in other situations that we see, that's annoying us, that's frustrating us. In reality, that's frustrating us because we're frustrating ourselves. So learning to do the right work at the right time equals doing what we need more than what we want. Because when we do what we want, it's usually at the expense of ourselves. We go and have fun that actually takes away from us. So we go and party that night, and then it takes 2 or 3 days to recover. We go and spend $200, $300 to go have fun, and then it takes a couple weeks to get that savings back. So when we're doing what we want, there's always an exchange. There's always going to be an exchange, but the exchange is different. When we're doing what we want, we exchange what we need for what we want. And when we're doing what we need, we exchange what we want for what we need. Therefore, take those same scenarios. Doing what we need is maybe that weekend we had said to ourselves, we're not going to go out drinking, and we don't. That means now we're not spending the next 2 days recovering, and we have energy on both Saturday and Sunday to get things done. We move into Monday feeling refreshed, and all of a sudden we're moving towards that job promotion because we're not spending 2 or 3 days worrying or fretting about the weekend or being hungover or trying to recover or trying to do all these things, because in reality, we've built momentum. And that's the whole point about doing the right work at the right time, doing what we need more than what we want. It's all about momentum. There is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. It's all choice and it's all experience. So the more that we do what we need, the more that we build that muscle, and it actually becomes what we want. And then we get what we want without really having to do anything or try for anything, because we're always doing what we need for ourselves, and we're putting ourselves before our ego wants, which are distraction and coping. Because at the end of the day, if there's something we really want to do for ourselves and then we do the opposite of, that self-destruction is telling us that we don't really have a strong foundation in self-respect yet. We don't have a strong foundation in self-worth yet, and that's just something to explore. Now, what else? Now, what could possibly be the wrong work? The wrong work's not beyond just poisoning ourselves or using energy up that we necessarily don't have. It's more than that. You know, doing the right work at the right time. Again, doing what we need more than what we want isn't always what we think it is. A lot of times we spin our wheels on projects or in our careers or in our businesses smashing our face on all the walls, and we don't know why nothing's working because we're doing the wrong work at the wrong time. We're not doing what we need. We're doing the busy work, or we're doing the tasks that we want to do because they're easy and because they're busy and it makes us feel good, but they're not actually bringing any value to the path we're on, and not bringing not any value, but not bringing the optimal value that our hearts and our minds are saying we need to do right now. Again, using these videos, for me, being on day 25 already, it's blown my mind. My anxiety has gone down so much, and I've been able to do so much more, even though I do this every day, because I have now removed the energetic blockages because I was doing the wrong work at the wrong time. I was trying to do this over here. I was trying to do that over there. I was trying to help this person over here. I was trying to do this. But in reality, all I needed to do was this. And then it opened up me to do so much more. Now, what are some things that you're not doing in your life right now that you know you need to be doing? And it's not even like eating healthier and all those examples. I go back to those habits. I go back to life systems because I believe that's the foundation to everything. So the more I've healed the body, the more easy it's become for me to make better choices in my life, for me to do the right work at the right time, for me to do what I need more than what I want. So I always go back to making better choices within our temples so that then we make better choices externally. But that's not always what I'm saying about this right work at the right time and doing what we need instead of doing what we want. So what are some things that you know you need to do for yourself? And it doesn't even have to do with work. It could be doing a hobby. It could be going and getting your nails done that you haven't done in 6 months. It could be going and seeing your mom, or picking up that phone and having a conversation with a friend. It's whatever it is you've been resisting, but you know you need to do. Not what you feel bad about that you're not doing. I'm talking about that inkling inside where it's almost like you're imbued with, I know I need to be doing this, but I'm just going to go do this. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And you always find different excuses, but you know that the moment you start doing that one thing, everything else will launch off. You got to listen to that intuition. You got to go after that intuition, because that is the universe, that is God, that is whatever you want to call it, telling you that this is the way. You can do all this other stuff that you want to do. You'll be able to do more, but you have to do what it is that you know you need to do. That is your Akashic record. That is your blueprint. That is the thing that you need to do to fly. And until you start doing that one thing, which if you don't know what that is, there's a question to explore through breath, listening, meditation, and all these self-care practices I've been talking about these past couple days. Now it's time to ask yourself, what do I need to be doing so I don't have this anxiety anymore? What do I need to be doing so I can let go of this resistance? What do I need to be doing so I can make the right choices at the right time, put the right stuff in my body at the right time, feel worthy enough to treat myself and to improve my health? What do I need to be doing right now in this moment to where my ego won't keep self-sabotaging? Because the only reason your ego is self-sabotaging is because you're not listening to it, you're not giving it the proper attention, and you're not doing the one thing it needs you to be doing right now, which is usually just paying attention to it. And so today, doing the right work at the right time is doing what you need more than what you want. And when you work that muscle of doing what you need more than what you want for an extended period of time, I say it takes 40 days to break a habit, 100 days to become one, whichever habit that is, good or bad or indifferent. That is when you can then start doing the right work at the right time, because it'll become second nature, it'll be muscle memory, and because you're constantly doing what you need, your ego won't be fretting, your ego won't be resisting, your ego won't be getting in your way, and then you'll be able to create the momentum to do what it is you need to do to get to where it is you're trying to go. Today's flow was pretty awesome. Day 11 of Hemi-synch, day 11 of DURT, feeling amazing. I will say that today was the day I woke up feeling better than I ever have in my entire life. My brain feels so light. I couldn't tell you the last time my brain's literally overwhelmed with data and gook and toxicity. And this DURT over the last 10 days, it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been emotional, I've been frustrated, I've been angry, but I've been just detoxing, my skin's clearing up, my hair's getting better, my nails are strengthening, I have more energy, I'm thinking more clearly, I'm flowing better, my meditations are through the roof. I can't complain, and I'm just gonna keep telling you guys about this stuff until you trust me on it. Just try it out for yourselves. I'm hoping to be able to create a pay it forward program where at least I can start providing people with at least a week to 10 days of the DURT so they can feel the difference for themselves. but eventually we'll get there. If you liked what you've seen and heard today, hit that like button. If you want to join the Army of Energy, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram at Conspiracy Realists. Again, Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural. If you want to learn the science in the science of miracles and meditation, Hemi-synch, the links are in the description below. DURT links in the description below. I really appreciate all of you. I'm very grateful to be on this journey with you, and I will look forward to speaking with you all again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening, and take care of yourself today. And love yourself a little bit. Remember, do the right work at the right time, because it's what you need more than what you want. All right. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.